Well, the Carthage Crisis Center is an organization that's been around for 26 years now. Started in 1996 with the dream of church folk in Carthage. About 13 churches got together and they started taking care of people who needed a meal. And so that's where the Crisis Center started. And it has grown to this day where we have 45 beds. We have room for men, women, and children. And we are a transitional housing facility is primarily what we do. For the most part, we work with people who are homeless. People are homeless for various reasons. Sometimes it's substance abuse, sometimes it's prison, sometimes it's domestic violence. All of these things are causes for the homelessness, but that's what we do. We help people who are homeless. The Crisis Center is really a joint partnership between the community and us and the people who need to be served. We're asking that God would transform the lives of the people that come to us. There are a lot of ways to get involved in the Carthage Crisis Center. We have about 50 volunteers that help us on a regular basis, whether it's in our store, answering phones, occasionally serving meals. Those kinds of things are wonderful opportunities for our volunteers. The other thing is you can get involved financially. And every gift that comes to us, no matter how large or how small, we invest in the lives of the people that we serve. The mission statement of the Carthage Crisis Center is that we take people who are homeless and needy and we return them to self-sufficiency with God's help and the support of the community. Carthage Crisis Center is located at 100 South Main in Carthage, Missouri. We're on the corner of Central and Main. We were gifted an incredible building by Leggett and Platt. We had 2,200 square feet in our former facility on Lion Street, and now we have 44,000 square feet. The other thing that we need on a regular basis are volunteers. We're looking to expand our volunteer opportunities. We have volunteers that answer the phones, man the front desk. People can come in and work in our thrift store, sort clothing, all kinds of opportunities. And if you want to come and serve, we can find a place for you to serve at the Crisis Center. In terms of super urgent needs that we have, we need people to pray for us on a regular basis. There are life and death, literally life and death struggles that go on here. We have had people that have left here, and because of the lifestyles, they go out and do something and die of an overdose. And so you realize the urgency in what we do, and that has to be bathed in prayer. For the future of the Carthage Crisis Center, we want to expand our influence over Carthage. There are continuing needs for housing here. There are opportunities for when our people leave here that the next step for them is very difficult because they can't afford the rent and they need the right job. And for us to be able to do that, we need people to, again, come along and support us in the vision that God has given us to have a greater influence on Carthage and on those who are needing housing. And again, all of the people that have needs, we want to help supply them in a way where the people partner with us. Not that we're giving stuff away, but we want people to have skin in the game, if you understand. The best way that we communicate with our supporters, of course, like everybody else in social media, we use Facebook. But we also have regular letters that we send to people who are interested that tell the stories of the people that are here and the needs that we have. In addition to that, we have newsletters that we place in area churches that give people an idea of the needs that we have, again, telling the stories and updating them on what's going on. You know, when you see a person on the side of the road and they've got a sign that says, "We'll work for food," or "Hungry, please help," so often those people are looking for financial sustenance so that they can continue in their homelessness. It's really disappointing when I come to somebody and talk to them about the opportunity to come to the Crisis Center, but what they say is, "No, you know, I'm okay," and they just want the money to be able to do what they want to do. What's so important for us is that we get people who come to us who are at the bottom, and they're ready to listen to the message that will change them, and they're ready to place themselves under a certain amount of authority so that we can direct them and give them what they need. We constantly pray that God will send us people who are ready to get out of homelessness, because that's what we do, and that's what we do best. We are able to help people to return to self-sufficiency with God's help and the support of the community. But that can only happen if someone is willing to come and give themselves to God and His plan for their lives. That's when change occurs.